back to the Good Red NFL show. Just reacting to what we just saw Sunday Night Football. Pretty boring game overall. The Raiders' questionable decision to kick the field goal at the end of the game. A lot of people thought they should have went for it. I think they should have went for it. At least give themselves a chance to tie the game. They thought their defense could get a stop. They couldn't get a stop. Man, what do you think about the game, though?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty boring. Like, it started off with like three consecutive 3-and-outs, and then, I mean, I think Devontae scored after, or someone scored, but yeah, it was pretty boring overall. Um, yeah, I don't know what McDaniels was doing towards the end. Like, if you get it, you could tie the game. If you don't get it, you still got to get a stop regardless. So it doesn't make sense to me to not, like, just go for the touchdown, Go for the I don't know. That was very questionable. I thought the Steelers defense, I mean, kept it kept it kept the game like, pretty sealed for the most part until the end where they scored. But I don't know. I don't really feel like the game was ever in doubt, but what do you think?
It wasn't. Yeah, they try to make it a little bit interesting at the end, but yeah, I feel like the Steelers had the game, especially after that touchdown to Freiermuth in the third quarter. Like I think
Yeah.
I like the game was
That
over at that point. So, um,
it feels like the Raiders can't do anything. I mean, the only person worth a damn on that offense is Devontae. Devontae's still one of the best in the league, but I mean, Jacobs hasn't looked like himself. Like
Jacoby looks good, but
Jacoby's pretty good. He's pretty good, but yeah,
I just think McDaniels isn't a good coach, man. Like
he's not a good
that's
head
really what it
coach.
comes down to. Like, and Garoppolo's just not that good of a
He's not.
quarterback outside of the
Yeah,
Shanahan system. So yeah, we saw that today. I think McDaniel's good chance he's back in New England next year. Because yeah, man, I think the NFL needs to wake up and stop hiring these Belichick guys because none of them ever work out. You know,
yeah.
it's for whatever reason they just don't translate. I just don't think Josh is a head coach. I think he's a good offensive coordinator, but he's just not a head coach.
I just think I think Derek Carr, I think he's a better quarterback. So I don't understand
Carr is better, 100%.
that's what I'm saying. And the way they just let him go and then thought Jimmy G was just gonna come in and win them games. Like last year, they were in a lot of games. It was just when it came down to
Yeah,
it, it was the coaching. I mean, Derek Carr wasn't great, but you can see like most his career he's been good. Like I feel like the coaching had a big role in him regressing, but
no,
I
it
don't know.
did. It did. I think it just came down to Josh has worked with Jimmy before. He was more comfortable with him as his quarterback. So
Yeah,
that's
and
why they made
and
the choice that they
and that's
made.
the thing too, dude. Like they just he's just getting a bunch of guys, his old New England buddies. Like that's not winning you games in the league, man. Like you said, the coaching hires from when teams hire, Belichick, um,
Belichick disciples
yeah, decide
guys off the
whatever.
Belichick tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't work out, and but he still is bringing in Brian Hoyer. He's like the backup quarterback when it shouldn't even be him. It should be the kid from Notre Dame, man. He balled out in preseason. Yeah, he's not even the backup. Like it just stuff like that doesn't make sense to me. But I mean, yeah, I I don't know what the Raiders are doing, bro. And
Yeah.
and and with that said, they're still not the worst team in that division, which is
Oh yeah, we'll
hilarious.
get to that. We'll get
Oh,
to that.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to Falcons and the Lions. Yeah, man,
All
this
right.
this game was pretty disappointing. I kind of expected this to be somewhat high scoring, but
I
the
I just
the
I
best
told you,
quarterback
man.
in the NFC South got shut down
This guy
by
is
the Lions
sickening, bro. He
defense.
stinks, bro. He's legit awful. I told you he wasn't good, and today proved it. He pretty much single handedly threw the game for them.
The Lions defense stepped up. I know, got to give them credit to lock down a great quarterback like that.
You're such
Uh,
a troll, bro. I can't wait
but
till these people think you're serious. They're
but
gonna
but
troll you on TikTok.
oh, I'm already getting some comments.
Yeah, I saw they were
Yeah.
talking about the Ravens Colts game. That's hilarious.
Yeah, but yeah, man. It was pretty boring overall. Nothing really happened. Pissed me
Yeah,
off because I had Josh Reynolds on a receiving yards bet, and he had 0 catches for 0 yards. So, uh, that it is what it is.
Yeah, it was a pretty boring game. The better quarterback won. The better coach. I wouldn't say better coach. Just the better quarterback won the game. The quarterback you could trust won them the game. You can't trust Desmond Ritter, bro. Like, I'm sorry. I don't care how much weapons you could surround him with. The fucking you could put him in the Dolphins, and I honestly wouldn't trust him, bro. He's like very very average.
I don't know. We disagree. I think Desmond Ritter's special, but
Yeah, you're such a troll. I thought you were gonna say I think he's pretty good, but yeah, you're being a troll. So okay, we'll go on to the next game. The next game was actually fun.
yeah, Chargers and Vikings. Yeah, yeah, man. The Vikings had it, man. They had
This
it.
game is every. This game is
Brandon
everything you'd
Staley tried.
expect, bro.
Brandon Staley tried his
He
hardest to
tried.
fucking lose this game, bro.
He's such
He
a
went
bad
for it like
coach.
fourth and 4, like on their own 30,
Yeah, it was
something
like
like
I thought it was
that.
like fourth. I thought it was shorter, but it
It
was
might,
it was like
yeah,
4th and 3 or 2 or something. But like, bro, I don't know.
he tried his hardest to lose this game, and Kirk, uh, God bless him. Like Jefferson went down. I don't think it's anything
I almost
serious.
cried, bro. I fell to my knees.
Yeah,
Oh
Jefferson
Jesus
Jefferson
Christ!
went down, so
But
Kirk
it was
kind
just
of
cramps.
he tried to
Yeah.
force it to Osborne at the end of the game, and that was a result. Got tipped in the air and picked off by Kenneth Murray. So, yeah, the Chargers survive. I'm serious, bro. If they would have lost this game with Staley doing that shit, he might have been gone, bro. After
Bro,
this
this
game,
was
so he
this
was
was the
literally
most
just saving
Chargers
his
Vikings
job.
game you could imagine. Like
Yeah,
the
exactly.
biggest troll teams in the NFL played, and we're having a troll off in the end, man. Like like even on when the Chargers took the lead, bro, that should have been a pick, bro. Like I love Herbert, God bless him, great game today. He got lucky that touchdown to Palmer, it got tipped up, like the DB tipped it up, and then
Yeah,
Palmer caught it. Like it's such a troll game, bro. And then, like you said, Coach Brandon Staley, bro. Oh my God, going for it in your own whatever 30 or wherever he was at. Like your defense hasn't been good all year. They haven't made any stops all year. He got lucky. He got really lucky.
straight up, he did.
Like that's terrible. Like that, I don't understand that. Like it wasn't even. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't either. Yeah, he's gonna be gone after the season.
Yeah,
I don't see
regard.
the way he survives
Yeah.
because Justin Herbert, like we talked about it, right? Like he put up all time numbers again, and
Hey, Keenan
this
Allen though.
this close to
Keenan
losing
Allen balled
again,
out.
right? I
Shout out
think
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen had 215
And then
yards.
he had like a 50-yard touchdown to Mike Williams.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He had a touchdown
Yeah.
pass too. So
Yeah.
yeah, he balled the hell out today.
Oh, and then sorry. To get back on the fourth down, they hadn't run the ball all game, and they ran it right there and got stuffed. Like
Yeah,
blows my mind what Brandon Staley was doing. I don't get. That guy's a terrible coach, dude. Jesus Christ.
yeah, that's another example of like a guy who's going to be crawling back to his former team after getting fired. He's probably going to be back to the Rams to be their DC after this year, I think. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, good W for the Chargers, much needed. Keeps them alive.
I wouldn't say good W, but it's a W. So
Hey, a win's a win.
yeah, nah,
It was
we
supposed
say
to
that
be.
all the time. A
This
win's a
is a
win.
must-win for both teams.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
like, yeah, coming out of this game, Vikings are 0-3. They
bro.
continue losing. Kirk
They should
could,
trade Kirk to New York and just tank for Caleb, bro.
could
Imagine how
go. Yeah.
fun Caleb to Justin Jefferson would be. That would be special. That would feed families.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice to see. It
Yeah.
looks like we could possibly. The thing is, I don't think they're going to be bad enough. I just don't.
No, yeah. They'd have to like
Um,
obviously tank and throw the season, but I don't think they are.
yeah, but all right, man. Let's move on. Let's move on to your heartbreak. Uh,
Bro,
Saints and Packers. Yeah, man. The Saints had this game in control for the majority of it, and then all of a sudden, Derek Carr goes down with a shoulder
the
injury.
momentum shifted, dude. Like,
Yeah,
cause,
and
cause, cause
yeah,
Carr wasn't like having a like we only scored 7 points, on offense. We only scored one touchdown on
Yeah, because
offense.
Shaheed
The other
had
one,
the fumble.
Shaheed, amazing player. I told you he's good, man.
MVP.
He's special, bro. He's special. But with Carr, you move the ball like you're gonna move the ball. You're gonna get a couple first downs at minimum, right? You're gonna kill clock. As soon as Carr went down, offense went three and out like five times because they don't trust Jameis because Jameis doesn't read the field well. He doesn't. Jameis doesn't like taking the check down, and with especially with our O line, the way the O line's been playing this year, you can't have Jameis sitting back there trying to like go deep, go for like big plays or whatever, because he's gonna get hurt or he's gonna throw a pick or whatever. But as soon as Derek Carr went down, dude, because the defense was clamping the whole game until the very even at the end they got some unfortunate like DPI call and like momentum killers, but like when you go three and out like five times in a row, the defense is gonna wear out. I don't care what defense you have; they're gonna be tired. They were constantly on the field, and it showed. Like it just all fell apart, and it's a tough loss, man. But I mean, there's not many 3-0 teams. I mean, wins are hard to come by in this league. Shout out Jordan Love, like he was getting his. I'll give him respect, bro. Like they didn't have their best receiver. They didn't have I think two of their linemen. Jared was out, so like
Aaron
I
Jones
could.
is out.
Yeah,
Yep.
Aaron Jones was out. Like he fought back. I'll give him credit. Like, but I honestly think this is more on the Saints and the coaching and just not not good time management. Like they stopped running the ball too. Like which I don't understand because Kendra Miller looked good. But yeah, this is a tough L, man. This is the toughest L since that Bucks Monday night game last year. But I mean, prayers out of Carr. Hopefully he's back soon. But yeah, this not ideal. Not ideal for us.
Yeah. So yeah, I was critical of the Saints offense coming into this game, and yeah, they didn't look good today again. But the difference, obviously, after Carr went down, at least at the very least, what Carr's done these first 2 weeks is make two throws to pretty much seal the game.
Yeah.
That's what the Saints needed today, and he wasn't there for
Uh,
it. So
yeah. I'll
I
give.
think if
No,
he
go
was
ahead.
out there, it could have been a different result. It could have been just because like Carr has a tendency to make kind of like a big throw in a big moment. So like they were missing that today. Like you were talking
J-
about with Jameis, he's more of like a home run hitter type of guy. He's trying to,
yeah.
go for the deep shot almost every play. He plays a pretty dangerous brand of football. But
But I
yeah,
mean,
I mean the defense looked good for the majority of the game, but I just think momentum it completely shifted after Carr went out, and I think that's what caused the L today.
even then though, like I don't want to shit on James completely because he let him down to like kick the field goal. But ultimately Blake Groupie missed it. But yeah, I'll give Jameis his credit because he let him down. He did. I don't want to say he did enough to win because I mean you go three and out so many times, like But yeah, it's a game where it falls. There's blame to fault on everyone. Honestly, coaching, O line, offense. I really don't want to blame the defense too much because like you give up 18 points, you should usually win those games, like regardless.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
when you're on the field the whole fourth quarter, you're not putting them in ideal position. But
No,
I
no,
think that
you're right.
yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah, man. Texans and Jacksonville. This was a surprising game to me. Based off, I was gonna say C.J. Stroud's looked good first couple of
Yeah.
weeks, but the Texans overall as a team have not looked good. Um, so I was thinking this would be a decently easy game for Jacksonville, but maybe I overestimated Jacksonville or underestimated Houston because Jacksonville gets absolutely blown out today, 37-17. I don't know what's going on with the Jacksonville offense. They've not been able to move the ball the last 2 weeks. Um, yeah, man, and their defense just got cooked today by Tank Dell and C.J. Stroud. C.J.
CJ
Stroud
Stroud.
looks like a star. Like I gotta say, man, like
Nah, he's good,
Texas ain't
dude.
ain't
He's
got no
good.
quarterback.
I like
Um,
CJ.
but still disappointing for a team that made the playoffs last year. going up against. I know it's a division game, but
But
you're at
yeah,
home and you're going up against one of the projected worst teams in the league, and to get blown out by 20 points, just not a good look. And yeah, that's all I really got to say about that. But what do you think?
yeah, I thought CJ Stroud looked great, bro. Like he's been looking good. Like I mean, granted, they were down like 20 last week, but like still, he never turned the ball over. He played clean football. He continues to play clean football. Um, I thought it could have been a closer game. But then when Stingley was out with the hamstring and got put on IR, I was like, yeah, Jaguars are probably gonna win this game. But I mean, shout out to the Texans, bro. Like they came, they fought, they didn't. They got a kick return for a touchdown, bro. What's his name? Andrew Beck, the fullback, ran
Oh
it
my
85
God,
yards.
that play
Like,
was outrageous. That play was outrageous. As soon as that happened, I'm like, all right, it's a wrap. Like you're letting a fullback get a kick return touchdown on you, like no shot, no
yeah.
shot. That can't happen.
I just
So
think the Jaguars need to be better offensively. On defense, they haven't stopped anyone, and they don't. You don't really have the like other than Trayvon Walker, Josh Allen. I can't really think of any of the players on their defense. Like they don't have any big name players, and I mean it shows. Like they just haven't been performing well.
no, they haven't.
And I, and honestly,
They
I'm
look
kind of
like about
concerned, like because they're what they're 1-2.
yeah, they're 1-2 now after today.
Yeah,
This is
like
a game they needed. This is a game they needed because their schedule's not going to get any easier than this.
yeah.
So yeah, pretty disappointing for the Jags. Like, kind of changed the way I feel about them moving forward. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I kind of
Uh,
like CJ Stroud more, and I liked him coming in. Like I felt like people were giving him a bad rap because like, oh, he doesn't run, but like doesn't.
yeah, that's just kind of way the league is now. Like, if you're not coming in and you're like a
I think
Mahomes,
when he ran in the was it the Clemson game when he showed off the wheels, or it was one of the
yeah,
playoff games. I felt like okay, he's gonna be fine in the league.
yeah, he showed flashes of it always in college, but it's just I think they wanted him to play a certain way, and
Yeah,
so what I mean, he played that way. But he's showing it all off. He's showing off all of his abilities right now. Uh, so yeah, Texas fans should be really happy about what they've seen from Stroud and Tank Dell. Looks like they got a number one receiver potentially too. So yeah,
Damian Pierce looked good too. He had a
yeah,
touchdown, I
they,
think.
they got some
They got
promising
pieces,
young
man. They got
players. They
pieces.
do.
Yeah,
They're just all really young, and what I mean, they just got to get some experience under their belt. But yeah, I mean, if Stroud keeps playing like this, they can come for the division. Like this is a very weak division.
yeah.
So um,
We
who
thought the
knows? Who
Jaguars were
knows?
just gonna
But
come win 10 games and win it, but I mean, we might be wrong. Like,
yeah, exactly. Especially the way they've looked the last couple of weeks. Like they got to clean it up. So,
yeah.
but yeah, man, let's move on to one of the biggest beatdowns in
This
NFL
is
history.
embarrassing, bro. Let me just
Yeah.
start off.
Um. Oh, you want to go first or me?
Yeah, let me talk about it.
Oh
All
yeah, I
right.
know you're gonna
It's
have something to say.
it's one thing to lose and get blown out, right? But when you give up 70 fucking points in an NFL game, bro, this isn't college, bro. 70 points.
It looked like a college game.
It looked like a college game. Bro, if this was any other coach, 0-3, by the way, his ass would be on the hot seat right now. Sean Payton is fucking lucky, dude. He's lucky. He has the name. He has obviously the Super Bowl. He has the success. But imagine if Nathaniel Hackett got blown out 70-20 in his rookie year. Keep in mind he was 2-1, and people were calling for his job last year. Sean Payton has been outcoached badly, bro. Badly. He blew a 18-point lead last week or whatever it was. 20, yeah, it was like an 18-point lead. He
Yep.
lost to fucking Josh McDaniels and the Raiders week 1 at home when they were favorites. Bro, Sean Payton would be on the hot seat if given any other circumstances, he'd be on the hot seat right now. But because he got traded for first, because they want him to save Russ in the franchise, he's not. But yeah, that was embarrassing, dude. Russ was fine, but like again, they fell behind and then they just never got to stop and like you're not winning. This was embarrassing, bro. This was a pathetic performance all around.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really put the game on Russ today, even though he wasn't that great. Like you said, if your defense allows 70 points, there's just nothing you can
Yeah, you're not winning that game, bro.
do. The Dolphins right now look like the best team in the AFC. This offense is incredible.
Easily.
Even without Jalen Waddle, they just they absolutely shredded Miami, and I mean they absolutely shredded Denver. And I predicted a blowout.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't predict something like this. You know
No,
what I
yeah.
mean? This is insane. Devin A. Chain had 200 yards and
Four
four
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
Tua
Two
was
was
perfect the first half. He
yeah,
was
two
like
was
16
like
for
eight,
16, 200
yeah,
yards, two
16 of
touchdowns or
16
something.
in the first half. It was insane. Like it was just because I was watching this game on Red Zone, and
Yeah, me too.
they kept cutting to it. They were just like, "Oh, Broncos in the red. I mean, the Dolphins in the red zone again. Dolphins are in the red zone again. Here we go." And they were just playing with them, like the Tua no look shuffle pass. Like
Bro,
they were
it was
just toying.
disrespectful,
They
dude.
were
It was.
toying with them, and they could have broken the scoring record actually because they had a chance
They
to kick
should
a
have.
field
They
goal.
should have.
Yeah, if I was them, I would have done it, but they pulled the classy move and
I think
tried
it's
to pull it
ironic,
out.
bro. They're talking about, oh, what a classy move to like, bro. You got scores. They scored 70 on you. There's no fucking classy. I'm running that shit up, bro. They already ran it up. They might as well break the record. That shit was so weak to me. I hate that. I hate the
Yeah.
classy stuff. Like, bro, it's football, bro. Like, if you don't like it, stop it. That shit's so annoying to me.
No, I agree with you. But yeah, man, the Broncos, a lot of questions moving forward. Uh
Honestly, would you
I
be shocked if they just tanked the season and got Caleb Williams? Like, this wasn't on Russ. I'm not saying it was on Russ by any means because the defense was fucking putrid. But I just feel like Sean Payton doesn't like Russ, dude. I feel like a lot of people don't like Russ in that locker room. Former teammates don't like him. They come out and they openly like say he's weird and like he wants to be like fame. Like he thinks he's too famous for them. Like he has security at parties that he invites them to. Like it's like shit like that. And I just feel like the locker room is probably split. Like I don't know. What do you think? I don't think.
yeah, there's been a lot of smoke about that, so I'm not gonna act like that's just coming from nowhere. I think there is probably some people in that locker room who feel some type of way about Russ, but yeah, man, at least at this point, it's too early. I think that's where we're heading though. I think, yeah, this is going to be the prime year where a bunch of teams are going to try to tank because of what they're saying about Caleb Williams and saying he's generational and all that, right? Um, yeah, but they've got much bigger problems in the quarterback right now because it seems like
No, yeah, for sure, for sure, for
Without Vic
sure.
Fangio, I guess this defense just can't function. You know, Sam Howell lit them up last week, and now the Dolphins, who everyone knew was a good offense, but this was just
Yeah,
ridiculous. Like this wasn't even NFL defense that they were
this
playing.
shit was playing on rookie, bro. Playing
Yeah,
Madden on rookie
that's
and
what it
running
felt
it
like.
up.
Like especially Tyreek's first touchdown, there was like
He was
nobody
wide
within
open, dude.
20 yards of him.
No one's guarding him.
I'm just like, what's happening? You know? So yeah, embarrassing. Every bad word you could think of
It was
that describes
pathetic,
what the
dude.
Broncos did today. Yeah, just no shot at all of even competing in this game because the Dolphins just made it look easy. They just made it look easy on the Broncos, who were expected to have a good defense coming into the season because of what they've done the last couple of years. But
Man, I mean
yeah,
that was
they've
bound to end eventually, and it's ended. All right.
it's ended in a big way.
Yeah.
I think today is like officially the death of that of
I
people believing in the Broncos defense. But yeah, I
I
think
think
The
it's the
Peyton aspect of this, he's not looked good the first few weeks. And like you said, he's gonna have a longer leash than a lot of guys. He's one of the best coaches of like this
this
generation.
generation. Yeah.
So I think he deserves a little bit of leash. And like you said, gave a first round pick for him. There,
Yeah,
Russ will be
they're
gone
tied
way
to him,
before.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Russ will be gone way before Peyton will be gone. And it wouldn't surprise me after this season if Sean Payton's handpicking his next quarterback. So
I just feel like I feel like I think we both talked about. I feel like he doesn't even want to be there. One, he just wanted out of New Orleans. Dude, we talked about that, right? Are you?
yeah,
Yeah, you. So you like you said it. Like it feels like he doesn't even want to be there. it feels like he doesn't even like Russ, and he just wanted out of New Orleans. And the grass isn't always greener, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll leave it at that. Like, that was pathetic today.
Yeah, straight up. But yeah, man. Let's move on to I don't know. I don't really want to talk about Browns and Titans like
I
that
mean, we
much
could
stuff.
we could go over it quick. I mean, the Browns D line dominated the Titans O line. Derrick Henry might be cooked. He had like 9 for 18 or something. He looked it was bad.
He's
Miles
not cooked.
Garrett, you don't think he's cooked?
He's not cooked. Nah. Like the Browns just they load up on the run. They knew that was all they
Yeah.
could do, bro. Like there
My
was they
Miles
can't
Garrett dominated the game. Deshaun looked
Dillard
good.
that play at the end of the half where they had no timeouts. Andre Dillard got absolutely destroyed by Miles Garrett. He basically sacked Dillard and Tannehill at
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
time. That was awful. I want to say they had under 200 yards of total offense,
yeah.
something
Probably
like that,
less, bro. Yeah.
something crazy like that. The Browns' defense looks like one of the best in the league through the
And
first 2
Deshaun looked good this game. Like he had a fucking ridiculous throw backwards when he was getting sacked, and he
Oh
like
yeah, I don't know what
that
that
was
was.
that was awful. But besides that, he was sharp today. He had a touchdown on Amari Cooper. Yeah,
Yeah,
he looked good. He looked good. Which
I'll
sucks
give it.
because I don't like rooting for him, but he looked good today.
I'll give it to him. He did what he's supposed to do against a bad team.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, let's just move on from that one. Let's move
yeah.
on to the Bills and the Commanders, man. And it appears that the Sam Howell agenda is taking a critical hit today.
It's
Four
taking a.
interceptions.
It got hit by a monster truck, bro. Ah, man, it was
Yeah,
bad.
and the last one was a pick six. It was, yeah, it was one of those ones today. The
It felt like the
Bills,
Bills, their demise was greatly exaggerated, I'm afraid. But
yeah,
Josh Allen looked good. He got the ball to Diggs. I mean, Gabe Davis scored. He had a good game, I think. Gabe Davis is always gonna go for like 100 or he'll go for like no catches. He's one of those.
yeah, no in between with him.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a funny player. But nah, the Bills defense got after it, dude. I mean, I thought Sam Howell he had a fucking dart, and I was like, bro, Sam Howell's him. And then it was all downhill from there. I think the problem with Sam is he likes taking like big shots and big plays, and he stands in the pocket too long, and it caused him to throw a lot of bad picks today. He had like what was it, four? And yeah, I was just the Bills just beat up on them, bro, and they're still a good team. I think we forgot about that. I think we forgot because I mean the Jets bullied them and Josh Allen was terrible, but they've looked good 2 weeks in a row, blowing out the teams they need to beat. They didn't need to blow them out; they just needed to beat them, and they blew them out. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty amazing what you're able to do when you're not giving the ball away 4 times
Three
to the other team,
times,
right?
yeah, or four
Uh,
times, yeah.
like what Josh Allen did in the first game, but yeah, man, the Bills they're one of the best teams in the league still. The Commanders, yeah, I'm sorry about your boy Sam Howell. It was a
Took
nice,
a
it was a
hit today,
nice,
man.
it was a
Took a
nice
hit.
2 week run he had, but yeah, I think after today, uh, Washington kind of, I mean, kind of puts him back down to earth. It's like okay, like we're probably gonna have to be drafting a quarterback.
Okay,
Uh,
relax, bro. We still got plenty
no,
of
no,
time.
listen, all right, like
He looked good versus Dallas last year. He looked good when he wasn't turning the ball
I
over
gotta
versus
see it, bro.
Arizona, and he
Gotta
looked
see
good
it, bro.
versus Denver, bro.
He's like a fifth round pick. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like
Okay, but he was gonna be a first round pick if he would have came out the year before.
okay, and you would have been a bust, just like a bunch of other first round picks were.
He literally he's looked fine other than today, bro. You can't overreact to one game. If he does this again, then okay, well, I'll listen. But
I don't know, man. Today wasn't a good look. I'm
is
sorry.
Jimmy G the worst quarterback in the league? I mean, he was dog shit
Yes.
last week.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's not a great example. I don't like him either. But all
uh,
right, let's go.
all
I don't know. I don't have much to add unless you do.
right. Let's move on to the Colts and the Ravens. Um, yeah. One thing I'm gonna say, man. Like people could call me a hater, whatever they want. The Ravens got hoed at the end of this game. They
Yeah,
did. Like multiple missed calls, especially the last one on
was that
Zay
PI?
Flowers, middle blatant pass interference. And if they get that, then Tucker's kicking the game winning field goal. But I mean, credit to the Colts at least for keeping this
Oh
game
yeah, no one gave him
close.
a shot, man.
yeah. It's the Ravens' fault for letting the Colts be in this game for as long as they were in it. Yeah, no Anthony Richardson, but Gardner Minshew looked
He's a
solid
good backup, man. He's a
in
good
replace.
back. One of
Yeah,
the best backups in the league.
yeah. Gardner can win you a game or two. So, yeah, Colts get a much needed win. Uh, Colts are 2-1 now.
Yeah,
So,
their defense was really stingy, bro. Like,
yeah,
they kept the game close the whole game, and like it was one of the games where I was like, okay, the Ravens are just gonna find a way to pull it out. And I mean, they
it
almost
felt
did.
like that.
They went
Yeah,
for that 61 yarder, and I thought that was good, but it was short.
it's
And then
short. Yeah, can't
they
remember the
stayed in
last
the game
time.
the whole time, bro. Like they
I think Tucker missed 2 times in this game.
did he? I know he missed the 61 yarder, but
Yeah, it's just like, man, it just. I guess it wasn't their day, but the
no.
refs, the
When
refs did kind of screw him in the end.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but then also when you're a team like the Ravens, you can't let teams like the Colts hang around too long because you never
Yeah,
know what's going to happen. And yeah, they should have called the PI, but even then, you still don't know. Like, who knows? It's what ifs and nah, yeah,
exactly. Yeah, you could play
like
that. Yeah, we could play that game all day. But yeah, you're
yeah,
right. Um, yeah, it was. It wasn't that entertaining of a game, to be honest. But
it was more
yeah,
entertaining because I'm like Minshew's like a fun guy to root for, and I just kind of was like,
that's true.
I hope
He's kind of like an underdog that
he's
people
kind of
like
like
rooting
a
for.
he's like a likable Baker. Like when Baker first came in, everyone was rooting for Baker, but like a lot
Yeah,
more people like Minshew.
that's actually a good comparison.
I feel like they play pretty similar too. Like
They do.
they're not the biggest guys. They're not the fastest guys. Baker has a better arm. He has more arm talent. I mean, he was the number one overall pick, but Minshew's a good player. Like he could win you some games. He's a good backup, and I thought this game could have been like a upset alert if Richardson played, but I mean he was out and they still kept it close and they won. So like
Yeah, good. Good win by the Colts. Ravens got to go back to the drawing board. Uh,
they'll be fine though. They're like
the,
a lot of
yeah,
teams
I think
lost that
they'll
shouldn't
be
have
all
lost.
right. But yeah, I think that was one they had to come out with, especially if they could have started off 3-0. That would have been big for them.
Yeah, especially in that division because that division is going to be tight.
Exactly. But let's move on to one of the biggest snooze fests
Oh my
of the
goodness,
day.
bro!
Like I knew it was going to be.
I
It seems
can I.
like. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I felt like this was the most predictable game. I felt like the game wasn't going to be high scoring.
Yeah.
Belichick was gonna make Wilson beat them throwing the ball, which he's not gonna do because he's not a good quarterback. He's not a good NFL quarterback. And yeah, this game went pretty much how I thought. I wasn't really too locked in. I'm gonna be honest. I just know that Zach Wilson was like 50% completion. I don't know if he had any bad turnovers. I don't think he did. I don't think he
No,
lost them the
no
game,
one
but
turned
he
it over.
didn't. He didn't do anything to win the game either. But you
No,
you watch this, so you go. I just want to give my 2 cents because I thought this was very predictable.
it was predictable in the sense of it being a low scoring, boring game. That's all New England plays. So, but yeah, Zach Wilson's the worst quarterback in the league. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why New England won this game. They let the Jets hang around for way too long, and if it had been any other competent quarterback, the Patriots would have lost this game. Uh, the Jets got to do something. They have
Yeah,
to.
they can't take the season,
Um,
bro. This defense is too good to just
yeah,
let the season die on Zach Wilson's
because
shoulders.
I had some miniature hope that Zach Wilson would show some sort of improvement. At least, what I mean, play like, bro, it's your third year. Like, come on, all
Yeah.
right. Like, there's the excuses are running out. You got one of the best receivers in the league in Garrett Wilson, and you got a good running game. I thought he'd be able to at least do something, but man, he's awful. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, and
And
it
then I
just
felt like the
sucks
running game
for the
got
Jets
bottled
fans.
up today too.
It
Like
did, yeah.
Brees Hall didn't do
Brees Hall didn't do
anything,
anything.
bro.
He didn't do anything. The Patriots forced the Jets to throw, and they couldn't
It's
do it.
it's funny though, cause like last week they were like, all right, we're not gonna let Tua throw deep on us. We're gonna make you like run the ball and take whatever the defense gives you. This week they're like, all right, we're not gonna let you throw like anything. Like we're just gonna stack the box and yeah.
Yeah, it was a smart strategy by the Patriots, but yeah, coming out of this game, I don't feel any better about the Patriots. In fact, I feel kind of a little bit worse because
Really?
Yeah, because I'm sorry, man. Like, I understand. Like, it seems like we're going to be playing in a fucking monsoon every single week. Like, that's what I don't like. It seems like it's pouring rain in every single one of these
Yeah.
games. But this offense is just ass. Juju is look awful. Like, I don't know what to say, man. And
You
I
think
think a
the
lot of
rumors
it's
about his knee are true? Like
I
that his
do.
yeah.
He looks so slow, bro. Like, and
Yeah.
it's sad to see because I think when he is healthy, he's better than Jacoby, like who we let go. But Jacoby looks a million
He
times
looks
better
good, yeah. He looks good
than
in
what
Vegas.
Juju does right now. So that's looking like a huge L for the Patriots, and that's another Bill Belichick GM decision that goes the opposite way. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of over the whole Belichick era. Like,
Oh
no
my
offense.
God.
No. Listen, all right. Like, you could say, "Oh my God, you're spoiled. He's got 6 rings, this and that." I'm saying, dude, it gets to a point where the league is passing you by because if you're just gonna build your team with just a bunch of like no name receivers that nobody wants, this is the result you're gonna get. Okay, if Mac Jones can't create, okay, he can't create outside the pocket. He's got to. It's got to be. You got to have a great offensive line to keep him up, and the receivers got to get open quickly, and you got to hope we can run after the catch and get a big play. The problem is they have no receivers on this team who can do that. So, but that's what Belichick built this team around. He built it around a bunch of slow guys like Devontae Parker and Juju Smith-Schuster. So, I mean, this was going to be, and I think based off the way they're playing, like I don't see the Patriots. I, I don't know, man. Their schedule's tough. I don't see them winning. I don't see them winning 8 games. I don't. I think this team's going to be really bad. Like I think they're going to get swept by Buffalo, and they're going to lose to Miami again. So I mean,
Yeah,
add 3 more losses to that, and on top of they got Dallas next week. I'm just
yeah.
saying. Like I understand
And
what Dallas looked like today, but I'm saying that
they have dynamic
it's
players that
they got dynamic players that New England doesn't, and they got a pass rush that can get to Mac Jones. So that's what worries me about next week. But yeah, man. Uh, I guess win's a win, right? But yeah,
I just
no,
think
this is
Belichick's too stuck in his ways, man.
yeah, it is.
Like even a great quarterback, I don't think even the great quarterbacks in this era could just go out with these mid receivers and like win like they used to. Just
Yeah,
because like defenses are so much faster, bro, and like you need a guy that's gonna take the top off the defense. You need a deep threat. Like you need that at the minimum. Cause like they're just if not, you're just gonna take forever to score. You're gonna take these long ass drives, kill clock, and then
yep,
another team's just gonna go out there one play, and if they have that type of guy, it's tie game or whatever the case is. But
exactly.
nah, yeah, I don't.
That's what this offense lives in. Like you
That's what
pretty
Sean
much
Payton was doing in New Orleans with Drew for the like last couple years, like,
yeah.
and it
But
cost us every time in the playoffs. Yeah,
at least you had Michael Thomas. At least you had
yeah.
Kamara. You had like 2 elite targets to get the ball to. Like the Patriots don't have any of that, and they're pretty much living off of these like 12 to 15 play drives. Like you just can't live in that world. You
They're
got to
living off
throw the ball down the
the
field.
they're living off beating these bum quarterbacks, and then when they
Yep.
face a higher competition, they lose. And
Yeah.
it'll be a close game, but like you're just more often than not you're gonna lose just because you don't have the weapons or firepower.
Yeah. And the fact they always shoot themselves in the foot to begin a lot of those games too. See, when they're facing Zach Wilson, that never happens. But
Yeah,
like face any sort of competent quarterback, they get absolutely
Sam
destroyed.
Howell, baby.
So, hey, if we lose to that bum, I'm really
Hey,
questioning
whoa! Respect
it.
Sam Howell, bro. Respect Sam
He
Howell.
doesn't
Jesus Christ.
deserve no respect after today, man.
Hey, man.
Uh,
He's 2-1. He's better than you guys. Respect him.
yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, man, let's move on to Panthers and the Seahawks.
Yeah,
And
this game was
yeah, man.
pretty boring for the most part, honestly.
I mean, 37-27. I mean, not a lot of people cared about the game. I think that's what really it comes down to.
I think the
I'll give
score
Andy
is
Dalton.
misleading though, bro. Like a lot of the score was towards the end, and like the Panthers did some garbage time touchdown. Like I don't know. I this game didn't move me at all for the most part. But go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're good. I'll give Andy Dalton his credit. He looked decent in taking over for Bryce Young for at least one game.
Yeah.
But Geno Smith, I mean, good shit, man. Like, I guess I got to take you off the fraud watch permanently. I guess you're just like that, bro. Uh, so yeah, man, Geno Smith cut them up. Geno Smith, like
And
he's a top
Kenneth
10.
Walker had a good game too, dude.
He's a
Kenneth
top 10
Walker.
quarterback. What can I say?
Okay.
Nothing I can really say about him. You know. Uh, but yeah, like not much to say about this game. The Seahawks offense is elite, and the
The
Panthers
the
were
12th
missing their
man was like a
quarterback.
big factor too. Like honestly, like they were causing like some problems with the with Dalton getting like plays off and calling timeouts. So like shout out to the 12th man, bro. Like honestly,
They finally showed up.
yeah.
It's been a minute since they showed up.
Yeah, I haven't heard of them for a minute. It feels like.
Yeah, but let's move on to the second biggest beatdown of the day,
Oh my God, who
and
didn't
this
see this one coming, bro?
yeah, I think everyone saw this coming.
Oh
The
man,
Chiefs win 41-10. It was over at the end of the first half.
they literally stopped trying, bro. Like
Yeah,
if
Mahomes
there was
tweaked his
like a
ankle.
classy thing, like it was them because they could have put up easily another 30 in the second half if they wanted.
Yeah, Mahomes tweaked his ankle, and I think they kind of just took it
And they're
easy for
like,
the
okay, yeah, like they were just like,
yeah.
let's chill, let's just chill.
Bears had no shot. Fields looked bad again. Like, there's not
He
much to
looks
say, man.
he looks
He's just
bad,
not
dude.
good. They're just a disaster. Like, I don't know if you heard everything. Like, they got broken into. Like, their facility got broken
Yeah, they
into.
got robbed like over a
Bunch
hundred
of equipment
thousand.
stolen. Their DC resigned over some who knows. Like, apparently, it was some inappropriate
Yeah,
call.
I don't want to say what I saw,
Yeah,
but
no
I
one
don't know
knows
because I don't
exactly
know
what
if
it
it's
is.
true. I don't think it was true. I think it all
Yeah,
got like
the stuff that
denied.
was
So
on Twitter was fake, but
yeah, like
apparently there was some inappropriate stuff he was doing. I don't know what exactly that
yeah,
means, but
I'm just not gonna
he,
speak on it because like me, I don't know
yeah,
what, so I just don't want to
yeah.
say
Until all the
anything.
facts come out, I'm not going to say like what I really think about it, but yeah, man, like the
This
Bears
was
are
a
dumpster fire right now, and
they're awful, dude.
they're on Caleb watch, that's for sure.
And you know
Uh,
what's
so I
it's
mean, I
good
guess that's
though,
one positive to come out of it for them, but
and they got the Panthers first round pick too, which looks even more genius because trading DJ
oh,
Moore
that's
for the
right,
first was
you're right. They're
crazy.
gonna have two shots at the number one.
They're gonna have they could get Caleb, they could get what's his name?
Drake May,
No, the wide receiver, the kid.
Marvin Harrison,
Yeah, junior. Yeah.
yeah.
They're
Yeah, I think that's
they're
exactly what they would need. Yeah.
they're in position to like, but I don't know with the coaching and the front office and all that. Like, I don't know.
Oh, I think they're all gone. I think they're all gone
They
after this
have to
year.
be, dude. They're not a good team at all. And then we got to watch the Bears and Broncos next week. Oh my God, that's gonna be a terrible game. It's
Bro,
gonna be a funny game, bro. It's gonna be
that's like
hilarious.
that's the biggest stink fest of the season
That's like
coming.
Colts Broncos of last year. Do you remember that game?
Colts Broncos. Oh yeah, was that the
Matt
Thursday
Ryan
night
was
game?
fucking washed, bro. Yeah, that was a
That
bad
was
game.
a Thursday night game, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah, that was awful. Yeah, yeah. Not much to say. Chiefs, their offense gets right back on track
Mahomes, bro, he was giving the ball to Kelsey. Jerick McKinnon had two
everywhere.
touchdowns. Isaiah Pacheco, the kid Rice, what's his name? Rasheed Rice.
Yeah, Rasheed Rice. Yeah,
Like,
he had
yeah,
a couple of
the
catches at the
Chiefs.
one.
Yeah, the Chiefs got like. I feel like this was a get right game for them, and I
It
mean,
was.
everyone
They
saw
needed
this
this to
coming.
get back on
Honestly,
track. I'm a little salty about this game, not gonna lie, because I needed Clyde Edwards-Helaire to get 4 receiving yards.
bro, you
He
got
got
a
two.
problem. Dude.
He got 2 receiving yards. If he had got
Oh
two
man.
more receiving yards, I would have won $125.
Well,
But
brother,
not
he
gonna talk about
betting
that,
on Clyde Edwards-Helaire is fucking crazy when he's
bro.
like
Four
the running
yards.
back.
That's all I
He's the
needed.
running back three. He's
Four,
not getting no touches,
four,
bro. He's not
four. That's
getting
all
no
I needed.
touches. Okay,
Whatever,
let's talk about this
whatever.
game was crazy. I didn't see this game. I thought they were gonna come back like the Cowboys Cardinals. What are your thoughts on this game, man? I'll start off. The Cardinals just they play hard, dude. You say what you want. They had the Commanders. They had the what's the other team?
Giants.
They had the Giants. They had a beat, and they just folded second half. Because I mean, I thought they were tanking. Maybe they just I don't know. Like they come out and play hard first half, and then today they finished though. They iced the game. Dobbs looked good. Brown had some good catches. James Conner had a touchdown, I think. Overall, I'm pretty shocked they won. Well, what say you?
Yeah, I got to give it to the Cardinals. They have looked better than what I thought they would. I thought they were on 0-17 watch. It doesn't appear that it's going to be that type of
Nah,
season for them.
nah, yeah,
They definitely are playing hard for Jonathan Gannon and Josh Dobbs. He's looked solid. Like I got to give it
yeah.
to him. The Cowboys are officially on fraud watch. I'm sorry, man. You cannot lose a game like this. It's a much more talented team. Yeah, man, no excuses, and it is what it is. Like the Cowboys are always that team that everyone picks as like a Super Bowl pick,
Because they
and I
look dominant. They look
exactly
good.
I just never get it. I never get it
I
because
bought into it
they
this year, dude. I bought into it. I
yeah
was like, oh, this
exactly.
team's gonna be
Everyone
legit,
buys
and
into
they
it
do
every year,
this.
but I stopped doing that a long time ago because they always find a way to disappoint. Man, it's just who they are. Like there's not much to say. Like and games like this just kind of prove my point when it comes to that. You know, I think the Cowboys, like, it's not like, oh my God, this ends their season. I still think they're probably going to be around 11 wins. But I think when it comes down to it, same thing, it's going to be the same result. They're going to be going home early in the playoffs, you know? But nonetheless, good win for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and Dak had that
Uh,
killer pick, dude, in the red zone.
yeah,
That was I
yeah.
don't know what he was looking
Dak
at.
didn't even see him. He never even saw the guy.
Like
That
he
was a bad
just
pick by Dak.
yeah, it was bad.
But let's. Oh, I
That's
think
it,
that's
man.
it.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
2 games tomorrow though, but
yeah. Doubleheader tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm
Let's
not
do
a
a quick
fan of
preview.
that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Oh, okay, yeah, we could do that
Yeah, let's do a quick preview. Yeah, I think this is the last week for the doubleheaders. So
for a while, or just in general.
yeah, but yeah, Eagles and Tampa Bay tomorrow. I like I already said before. I think the Eagles are going to destroy the Bucks in this game. I think the Eagles are going to get back on track. And
I need them to, man. This
yeah,
NFC South race, it's tight.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, this benefits you if the Bucks take the L, but yeah, man, I think the Bucks they've looked pretty good these first couple of weeks, but I think Baker's going to come back down to earth a little bit,
Yeah,
going up against the Eagles.
I will say though, if the Bucks can keep Baker upright, that secondary for Philly's food, bro. And Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they could do some damage.
Yeah, they can. The Eagles need Bradbury back. They don't really have like a corner CB2 right now. I think that's
Yeah,
what's really hurting them.
and
Like
then,
I
and
think
then
that's
one,
what.
I think one of the safeties is out, like a peck or he something like that.
Yeah, and they were already thin at safety, so that
Yeah,
won't help. So might have got to get what's his name, the guy from Georgia, the guy that they drafted, to maybe
which
play
one?
some snaps. I forget his name.
I have no idea.
He's like a corner from Georgia. Uh,
Oh, because they just draft Georgia players, which is funny.
yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, they might got to get him involved because they're looking a little thin in that secondary.
no, yeah, for
But
sure.
nonetheless, I still think the Eagles are going to win this game, pretty handily. And
I
yeah,
got
get
the Eagles
back on
winning,
track.
but I think it could be close. I think it could be close. I hope I'm wrong though. Hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
And
then
then
this
yeah,
one
man.
was interesting because I think you had the Bengals winning, but only a Burrow played, right?
Yeah,
I have the Rams winning regardless because even if Burrow plays, he's definitely not gonna be 100%. And I just think they should sit him, man. Like you can't risk like further injury with because the calf and the Achilles, they're they're connected. I think like I know like when Durant had that calf strain, he tore his Achilles, and
no,
then
yeah,
I
they
think
definitely
Rodgers tore his
both have it.
Achilles, but it was the other calf. But either way, like they're connected, and you just don't want to put the highest paid quarterback in that position where like could ruin the season potentially for sure. Like
Yeah,
um if the Bengals because the Rams like their defense, I don't know, man. It's complicated because the Rams have looked good on offense, but they're just throwing to a bunch of like no name guys like Puka Nakua. Like no
what do
one
you
knew
mean
who.
no name? He's the best receiver in the league.
But I'm saying like no one would like no one thought he was gonna fucking be this great receiver like his first two
Nah,
weeks.
bro, he's special. He's special, man.
You sick of me. You don't even believe that. But
Cooper Cup 2.0.
Lou Anarumo, he needs to get these guys. He needs to get them right, bro.
Yeah, this has potential to be like a disastrous outcome for the Bengals for a multitude of reasons that you
regardless
already.
of who plays too.
Uh, like I said, like if they lose this game, I think they're out. I don't think they're gonna make the
Yeah, I agree.
playoffs.
I agree.
And also, like you said with the Burrows stuff, I think he's gonna play just
I
because they
hope he
are 0
doesn't, man.
2.
I just hope he
But
doesn't.
this opens up the possibility of him potentially getting way more injured than he already is. So yeah, I don't know. I kind of have like a bad feeling. Like I'm taking the Bengals to win this game,
I have the
but
Rams, bro. I have the Rams.
something inside of me is like saying like this is going to end badly for the Bengals in this game.
I
So I hope I'm
that's
wrong because I love Joe
yeah,
Burrow, but
that's my guy, but he just
yeah,
hasn't looked right, bro, honestly. Even like versus the Ravens, he I thought he looked good in the second half because they were getting the ball more, had more chances, but then he got hurt again and yeah, like if he didn't get hurt and he played fine and they lost, I'd be like, okay, they're gonna win this game, but he got hurt, he re-aggravated it. Um I don't think he's gonna play, and if he does play, I don't think he's gonna be 100%. So I just got the Rams, regardless of who plays. I got the Rams winning and probably ending the Bengals postseason hopes, which sucks because that was my team for my agenda this year. But yeah, not looking great, man.
yeah, man. I think the Bengals. It's a must win, so I think they're going to get it. I think they're going to somehow, some way find a way to get it. But like I said, I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good
Yeah,
about that pick at all. But
let me
we'll
add
see what
this.
happens.
This is why having a backup quarterback is so important too, bro. Because like you don't trust Jake Browning. That's the reason no one is picking the Bengals like to win. Because like even if they had like, let's say if they had like a Minshew or a Teddy Bridgewater, like a mid good backup
Yeah,
quarterback,
like a good
and
vet, a good
yeah,
vet.
like you would be like, okay, I could see the Bengals going in and they have more talent on the team than the Rams. Like this is a winnable game, but you have a bunch of unproven. You have an unproven guy. They signed AJ McCarron from like fucking. He was like in the was it the AFL or XFL whatever the
XFL, yeah.
like which is cool because like AJ McCarron Bengals legend man. He almost had a gave him a playoff
He
victory,
should have had a
but
playoff win. He should
yeah,
have,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, I know a lot of people, a lot of Cincy fans love that guy, but like, that's why having a backup is so important, man.
I saw it was one of the Bengals receivers. He was saying that Jake Browning's a baller. So I don't know, man.
It might have been Tyler Boyd, I think, but
Yeah, I think it was Tyler Boyd, but I think he was just probably just hyping him up. But
yeah.
I
Hey,
don't
who
know.
knows though? Maybe he's good. Like, no one would have thought fucking Cooper Rush would have went 4-1, bro. So like,
True,
you never know. You
true.
never know.
We never really know until the guy actually plays. But
Yeah, and the Bengals have offensive weapons, so like, it's not like they're lacking that. It's just the lack of like the faith in quarterback. Like if it was Teddy Bridgewater or like any other guy who's decent, I would be like, Bengals have a chance, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like whatever about it.
yeah, gonna be interesting tomorrow with the doubleheader.
For sure, man.
So
I
yeah,
gotta be
man.
locked into both, man. My Bengals agenda, and then I got a division rival that I need to hate watch.
Oh
So
yeah,
I,
I'm
I
gonna be
gotta be
locked in.
locked
I'm gonna
in.
have that on two screens, man. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have that two screens
Nah,
going.
I only have one TV here, so I gotta watch one on my TV, and I'll stream the other on my phone.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it, man.
All right, man.
So we went over everything, but
Post
yeah,
game tomorrow.
yeah. Join us tomorrow, Monday night post game, and yeah, we'll discuss if Joe Burrow's career is over or not.
Relax, bro.
Hope,
Don't say that. Don't even
hopefully
say
that
that
doesn't.
shit, bro.
Knock on wood. Hopefully that
Yeah,
doesn't happen.
Jesus Christ.
But but yeah, I'll see. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a
Tomorrow
good one.
night.